Hi everybody, so today I'm going to show you how I do laminating or laminated covers with wrapping paper. I haven't really made too many in the future or in the past, future. But I wanted to show you how you can do it. Now I had to make a new cover for this. I'm working on several B6 sized notebooks to sell. So I started with one. I was recording it and I messed up, and I also put my center hole in the wrong place, so I'm going to redo this. But instead of doing two pieces of wrapping paper back to back, I decided I'm going to do wrapping paper on cardstock, which I don't really have anything that coordinates with this. So the closest thing that I found was this, what do you call it? DCWV Copper Luxury, but I'm looking at some of the patterns in here, and I actually went ahead and used some of the paper from that. See, I think that it works fine together. So probably this sheet will be my inside cover. So I found this wrapping paper last year at I'll take that back, at Joann's. And I got them on clearance. I actually bought two. And I do use wrapping paper for wrapping gifts, of course, but I also love it for the patterns, and you can use it for a lot of things. You can decoupage with it, and as I'm going to do, make some covers out of it. If you back it onto cardstock, then you have a pretty pattern cardstock. So the only thing is, depending on what kind of adhesive you use, and I just used this to adhere. That particular cover that I had showed you kind of came down a little bit, because even though this is a glue stick, it's kind of dry, it still kind of wets your paper, and wrapping paper is usually thin depending on what kind you get. This is not that bad. Dollar Tree wrapping paper is even thinner, but so I have one here that I did glue with this, and it actually came out nice and flat, so I'm going to save it. But when I was doing the other one, it was a little bit warped. I'm going to save this one to make a one of those bookmarks or page markers, whatever you want to call them. So I'm saving that piece because that was a scrap. Other things that you could use. Now, Hobby Lobby has rolls of paper. They're not really necessarily wrapping paper, but I did make covers out of these. It's thicker, you know. It almost feels like the thin paper that they use in some of their pads. So I have these three, and I might have another one, but these particular ones here, I just recently got at Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off at the time that I got this. By the time you're seeing this video, it might have already gone past, but it's considered under their scrapbook paper. It's in the same aisle that the scrapbook paper. They sell these, and then they have coordinating thin rolls, which I'm going to show you because I bought these in the past, like this. And I've used these to make rosettes out of, which is really cool. So I made covers out of these two, actually all three of these. And it's the same concept. You still need to back it up, but these you can back up with each other, with itself, you know, and then it comes out nice. So let me show you real quick. Here's this one, and you can't, there's no rippling effect on that. And then here's the flamingo, and then lastly this one. I love this one. And I forgot, I used paper from another collection, but I forgot I actually have the collection that goes with this. So, but it's too late. I already cut up paper from another pad. And that's the mint to be fab, mint something. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. It's not meant to be fab. I think it's something else. But anyway, I need to redo this one. It's super thin, so there's rippling, but it's actually from the plastic, not the paper, I think. I don't know. But because it's so thin, you know, you get, I don't even know if you can see how it kind of ripples, but it's not that bad, actually. And it actually came out nice, but I'm going to go ahead and back it up because I feel like it's not good enough. And of course I messed up and put the hole in the wrong place. So the only thing I really wanted to show you was the part of how to use your wrapping paper. because I have a ton of wrapping paper. Alright, so we are making a B6 size, but you can use this method for any size. I'm just looking for the pattern. I forgot this is a double-sided pattern, but that's okay. We're going to still use it. I kind of like that too, but where's that one here? I think this is the one, or maybe I should use this one, because I don't think I used this pattern. I am using all my inserts, so I think to break it up, let's see, when you open this, because I already have the pattern here, I think that is the hardest thing to do, is finding, oh, I actually like this plain one, which is the back of that. I have my laminator going on in the background. So we're going to use this side, which is like a, not really a marbled, but kind of. So I'm going to back that because this matches great. Alright, so we'll put that to the side. And let me just come to my paper now. It's a little difficult working with this stuff because it's curled, you know, it wants to stay curled. But what we're going to do is cut enough to make a cover. I'm going to cut more than what I need. So it's a B6, and depending on your inserts, what am I looking for? My ruler. The inserts are going to be 5 by 7, so you want your cover to be bigger than 7 inches, you know. So I'm cutting off about 9 inches here off my roll, and this roll, the length of it is about 24, or just under 24 inches, maybe 30, so not 30, maybe 20, I don't know. I lost the packaging for it, but so we're just gonna cut a piece off, put that to the side. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this first, close to my size. I'm not going to cut it exactly, which is about, I forgot already. Hold on, I have my nifty. The cover, you want at least 11 1/8 by 7 1/4. And 11 1/8 is your length. So we're just going to cut that now. You want to do that. And then by 7 and, what did I say? 1/4. So 7 1/4 is about there. So this part here, you're not going to cut anymore because this is already set. This paper is really pretty. Okay, so put that scrap to the side, and now what I'm going to do is, so if you have a pattern that has certain spots that you really want to save, like I really want to get these flowers in, so I'm going to do this because I really want to get more of the pink or peachy pink roses in there. So I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to mark it outside of those lines just a little more, and same thing down here, and then I'm just going to trim it off, and then I'll have enough to work with. So let me get my cutter. Kind of hard to work with, but just have patience. Okay, where's my first mark? I lost it already. Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, I see it now. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut there. You could save this and make dashboards or something out of that too. I have a bin on my side where I'm just tossing all those scraps that curl up like that. And then over here, where is the mark that I made there? I did make one, didn't I? There's my paper. Yep, I see it now. Okay. The last cut that I made on this was not perfectly straight, so I'm not worried about getting that straight yet. Once I put it down on my other cardstock, then I can worry about that and I'll trim it down. Right now I'm just trying to get it so that I can get as much excess off as possible. See, I can see that it is not straight. Alright, so let me put this to the side for now. And we're going to double check and make sure that there's enough paper here. Hopefully I didn't trim too much off. Okay, that's good. We are very close there. And what I'm going to do is try and carefully curl this. Try and get it without making too many creases in here. Okay, I'm just kind of rolling it up backwards. Alright, so it's a little flatter now. What I'm going to do is take this piece, using the side that I want on the bottom, and I'm going to glue the back. And I'm going to put a generous amount of glue here because it does want to separate. Even though this is a really strong glue, once you run it through the laminator, everything gets flattened out and things want to separate in there. So I'm trying not to leave spaces without any glue. I want it to be one piece. Okay, so there's, and you see it curls up my paper because it is a semi-wet glue. Alright, so now I'm going to put this down. Okay, I'm going to put, there's a side that was just exact, so I'm looking for that. That's one right here. We're going to put this down and just stick it to it. Hopefully it's perfect. Okay, now, I just noticed it's a little transparent there, but I think it looks cool. So that's another thing. I should have just stuck to the other side. Wrapping paper is slightly transparent sometimes, but I think it coordinates very well still. Can you see that? That it's a little transparent, but it actually looks like it's part of the design. So, but now, because I use cardstock, I have less bubbling. Once it sits for a little bit, the paper wants to curl. That's why I'm using this, to just get it all flat before I run it through my laminator. Make sure there's no curls. I got some glue over here. Wish I didn't do that, but oh well. It adds character to my mat. Yeah, come on. I think I need one of those erasers. One of those glue erasers. I wonder if a regular eraser works. So, I'm going to trim it. Oh, where's my erasers? I can't find it. Oh well. I'm going to trim this. Trim off the excess with my trimmer and get it nice and straight. And then I'm going to cut my corners, or corner round my corners. Alright, so I am not lining it up there because it's not straight, so I'm just lining my side here and trimming that off. I'm going to do this side now. Now that that's straight. You can go with your scissors too, but I really suck with scissors to cut straight lines. But I might have to. So I am squeezing this video in in between my Halloween series because I'm actually done. I have a few more videos coming up. I think I only have 14 that you will see. I'm pretty much done. I'm just done. I'm done with Halloween. I actually put away my Halloween stuff for crafting. So I still got my decor out, but I really just wanted to get going with these planners because I've been buying paper, you know, and wrapping paper and stuff, and I really wanted to make some more planners before Christmas gets here. That way I could try to sell them and you can purchase them as a gift for somebody or for yourself. So there's my new paper with wrapping paper. So let's go ahead and round this off. So there'll be a video somewhere, hopefully before I go off of my vacation, where I'm selling these TNs. So I'm using the 3/8. And I'm just going to round that off before laminating. I think I need to set my laminator one more thing higher. Okay. And get one of my laminating sheets out. At this time, if you wanted to add something flat, like some kind of decoration, maybe a die cut or something, you can add it in here before laminating it. I'm going to leave it plain. But here's one using a different... I used a faith-themed pad from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember the name, but I decided I wanted to put a little something on the outside. So I put that in. I cut it out of the pad and cut it down to size, rounded my corners, and then stuck it on with a little bit of the adhesive and then laminated it so that it has a little something on the outside. But this one we're going to leave plain. And now I'm going to run it through. Okay, so it's going through right now. I'm going to take this out because I'll be trimming it. I'm not going to show you the rest. I'm just going to trim that down so you can see how it looks. But I'm putting down in the description box the link to a playlist I have of planner tutorials and start to finish, because I do show how I run the elastics. I have other videos on how to make your own covers and dashboards and pockets and so on. I'm going to add to this, I'm going to add to my video here. Okay, I'm going to run my thing one more time. Hold on. I like to put it at least twice through the laminator, especially when it's a little thick. Anyway, what I wanted to add was, yes, I will be having 6 B6 size traveler's notebooks for sale soon. I do not do special requests or special orders. I do not have a store where I sell these things. I sell them through here, through my YouTube channel. And yes, you do have to have a PayPal account in order to purchase. I don't know what my next sale will be. I don't know what sizes I will be creating. It's just whatever I feel like at the time. I don't know if I'll have more B6s or not. I made these because I was able to find the right size inserts where I didn't have to make my own. So, yeah, because I get a lot of people asking me, oh, can I special request? They start giving me like an order of what they want. I don't do that. So, and, you know, I have what I have. I make what I want to make. I sell it. If it doesn't sell, that's fine. If it sells, great. So, and the more I sell, of course, the more I'm going to want to make more to sell. So, will I be making more micros? I don't know. Will I be using a different type of cover like the faux leathers from Hobby Lobby? I don't know. I don't know what's next. So, just wanted to put that out there. I'll probably remind you all the next time I sell something because people still ask. All right. So here it is. And we're going to just trim it. Just trimming. I'm leaving a border. Just about a 1/8 inch border or so. I don't even know if you're going to see it, but the same thing over here. And then I'll trim with my scissors the rounded corners. Usually I don't have to cut much on the sealed side, but sometimes it's a little longer, so I will just try and trim it a little bit. I don't know what I'm choking on. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. So I don't use my corner chomper on this because it just never works for me. It doesn't cut. It might mark it and bend it, but since I still gotta use my scissors, I just go ahead and do that from the get-go. And my cat's gone crazy again. Alright, so here it is. I just wanted you to look at it. It is a lot better than last time, a lot flatter. I can just see, this is my original one, and this one's so much flatter, and it's going to be thicker too. This one was a little flimsy. I didn't like that as well because I used wrapping paper on wrapping paper. So now I can do it better and just redo my cover, you know, do my score marks and put my holes. And I actually like this color on the inside. So that is it. So thank you all for watching and stay tuned. Again, there's just a few more Halloween series episode left over, and I will be having, hopefully soon, within this week, today's the 11th, I will have B6 size with, and I'm going to show you, because I found at the Dollar Tree the monthly inserts, weekly inserts, and then the inserts that I found at Michael's. There's some with lined and some that have plain. I didn't know that there was a difference because they come wrapped, but and I did leave, I didn't adhere it, but you can remove this. So there's going to be 6 different ones with all the goodies inside. I'm still working on them. I got to make a lot of stuff for them. So again, I don't take special orders. Don't be messaging me asking me for special covers and or am I going to be making this or that or the other. I don't know what's coming up afterwards. I just know that right now I'm on vacation. I'm on a roll. I want to get these done. And I'm trying to post that particular video before I come back from vacation. And then once that's done, I don't even know if I'll have any more, but we'll see. And I wanted to try a couple of other sizes because I have a lot of stuff left to work with. So, but that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.